need to know what you gotta have to install it. Sorry.
Yeah, now it's recording.
Worst timing. Come on, man.
Oh, shit. So today is the RFL blow-off valve install for 13 Genesis. And it's literally right here, the factory blow-off valve.
It's literally right there.
Yep. Right beside the air intake. So it's really fucking simple, honestly.
And what you're gonna need, especially, well, at least on the 13 Genesis, is a 10 millimeter for these 10 millimeter bolts. In case you couldn't guess that. See, 10 millimeter for all you idiots out there. Oh wait, maybe we should get that hose clamp off first. Alrighty. So take that hose clamp off like so. Pull that bad boy back in there. Oh, I just spit all over his car. Get this, where is it? Helps to have a little pick tool or something. You can do it with a flathead or you can do it with your hands, but it's a pain with your hands and it's a pain with a flathead. So don't use it. Just use this.
I just try to take it off my hand.
Come on. Come on now. See? But you don't, if you're using a pick tool, it's super sharp. And if you pull too hard and you miss, it's going to go right where you don't want it to go. So, and you'll stab yourself.
Right in the vagina.
See? Oh my God. So, once you've gotten those 3 bolts out, you simply take it off like that. So, as you can see,
what's it look like?
It's retarded. What?
The factory.
This is the factory blow-off valve. Looks like a little retarded kid's toy.
I'm gonna get the RFL one.
See, look at that. You can see the difference. Now, the difference between this as well, this has a, like, it suppresses the sound, whereas this one is actually shaped the same as the actual freaking blow-off valve.
This is a direct
thing.
bolt-on.
Yeah.
To that, it's just fucking humongous.
Yeah, that's the original one. That's the new one with a freaking amplifier on it. It looks like that what is that little game with the little orange guy with a mouth like that? That's what it looks like.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Put it in the comments, whatever you know that game is.
But it was 2 clamps holding the hose, and then 3 bolts, and then it literally popped off.
So.
And then this just pops off.
Just like destroy it, man. After 50 grueling minutes of not being able to do this.
Oh, wait, what?
No, it's good.
Let me check time. It's only been 30.
15.
It's been 30.
That's what I said. No,
15?
No, I was joking.
I think it's been close to 30.
We have the hose on there. We're not leaving it like this. This is just for testing it. We got the air. We had to take the air intake off because it's literally in the way of the entire.
So, I don't have a factory air intake, so, or aftermarket air intake. So this is the factory, and being that the blow-off valve is, you know, like a fucking truck horn, it was hitting the factory part, so we just took it off
just to see,
test it,
make sure everything's gonna work, and then if it works, we'll force it back on or get an aftermarket one and stick it on there.
All right.
Okay, Shaw getting in the car. We gonna go ahead and start this thing up. Okay, start that bad boy. Turn off the music. Oh, just kidding. You gotta rev it up, because when it spools is when it's gonna make the sound. It's not gonna do anything until you spool that turbo. It's going. Keep going. Yeah. Come on. Rev that thing. Did you hear that? Did you hear the release? It's loud, dude. Come hold this. Come hold this. Hey. I'll rev it up for you.
So
Hold it.
it's hard as fuck to hear with the loud ass exhaust.
Listen, you'll see it move. You just rev
Yeah, just go full throttle. Shit. Yeah.
It's gonna need to be probably
Okay.
right up in here.
So the recap was, let's see. What the fuck was that? It was we took off the air hose on the factory, which was just this.
Want it shorter than that?
3 bolts that went to that. Do I?
Do you want it shorter than this? Because that's gonna be sticking up like that. We can make it just slightly shorter.
Slightly shorter, but
like-
where there's slack in it.
Yeah.
Still.
So we'll cut it like.
So it was hose clamp, 3 bolts. We took it off, put the RFL back on, the aftermarket. 3 bolts, and with the hose clamp, it comes with 8 zip ties. So
Because
on
the original hose clamp wouldn't fit on this hose.
yeah,
And so in order to the reason we were like wondering why does the zip ties come with this thing? Why would you need zip ties or whatever? So turns out the zip ties are to hold the new hose on. So
the ground where
which
the
is a little
hose goes,
shady, but
just put however many zip ties on the bottom hose
there we go.
and zip tie those, and then the top one, same thing.
Recommend 2 zip ties at least on both connections.
And for this, we took this off the factory air intake.
We had to take it off to install it.
Yeah.
And it makes it way easier to install when you take it off.
So we took this off and then installed this and then slipped it back on. Otherwise, it is a pain. And all it is
Makes it way easier to install, so make sure you do these 4 clips first.
4 clips, and it just
Pull
pops
that
off.
thing off. Once it's pulled off, you have access to all the bolts. There's a little access hole right down under here. It's not like a real hole. It's just perfect little access point for that bottom bolt because that's the hardest to get to.
Nice, sweet hole. Sweet honey.
Accordingly. Oh Lord, stop. Please. Please. Okay, that looks ghetto but
Hey,
that's
man.
okay.
Gin Racer, man. They sent us zip ties with it. It is what it is.
Freaking Gen Racer. Send me a hose clamp. It's like 2 cents.
So comparison to factory and then aftermarket.
You know, we should have started it. Well, it had the original one on.
Nah, you want to be on here.
No, that's the idea though, to show
Oh.
the difference.